Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So in this video, we're going to take a look at Season 4 Evernight Isle goals. Here in Last War Survival Game, let's smash the Season 4 icon. And then we're going to smash the Season 4 tile at the top. Down in the lower left will be goals. Let's give that icon a smash. And what do we have? Well, we have got individual and alliance goals here for Season 4. That is very typical. We have seen that in past seasons as well. Starting with the individual goals, what is it all about? Well, it's about keeping your lighthouse running. That is the key for the individual goals in Evernight Isle. As we are going to see down the tiers, we will get predominantly stone and quartz. Those are very important. You're going to need stone to upgrade the quartz workshop, and that will produce quartz, but you also need quartz to upgrade the optoelectronic lab. Those are your key buildings here in the beginning of Season 4. And the optoelectronic lab is what is going to give you resistance so you can progress by killing monsters. Now, I do want to point out one thing. The Blood Knight Descends is going to cause your lighthouse to use 18,000 more units of power per minute than normal. There is an option in the lighthouse to have the lighthouse automatically turn off when Blood Knight Descends starts, but the problem is, in both cases, whether you just left it on and you ran out of power, or you had the setting to auto turn off, it's not going to turn back on when Blood Knight Descends ends. And so that means you need to go back in, log in, turn back on your lighthouse so you can continue to accumulate runtime to get these individual goals. I wish that when you selected the option to have it automatically turn off during Blood Knight, that it would turn back on again, but it just doesn't. Maybe they'll make that change for future servers. So here, looking at individual goals, at 1 hour, we are going to get stamina, we're going to get stone and quartz. Then we're going to have a series that are going to give us Sarah shards. Those are really important here in Season 4 because you need her at 5 stars in order to promote her to legendary UR hero. And if you have her at 5 stars, keep using these in the Wall of Honor. You're going to get the power bump now in the beginning, and then whenever you decide to promote her, you will then get those shards back and you can use them to restore her 5-star tier. As we get to 24 hours of runtime, we will see an Overlord supply chest come in. We're going to get more Sarah shards. Finally, at 96 hours, we will get a profession skill reset book. That's definitely helpful. One of the things you're going to want to do when you start Season 4 is reset your profession. Doesn't matter if you're a war leader or if you're the engineer, you want to reset it, you want to rebase, you're going to want to use some of your skill points for the seasonal skills. So it's definitely good to have these on hand. I have a ton of them. You should too, unless for whatever reason you kept goofing up and had to keep resetting your profession. And then you will also get a Season 4 skill point. Now this is extra good in Season 4 because they did not increase the level of the professional skills. So therefore, you're not going to be able to get any of these by just accumulating profession experience. Therefore, the Season 4 skill point you get is going to let you increase the skill levels of your engineer or war leader that you otherwise wouldn't be able to if you were already maxed out. So I definitely like that we have some way of getting these skill points here in Season 4. We'll continue on with more Sarah shards, and at 216 hours, we will pick up a profession change certificate. I have 11 of these. I don't really know why people are changing their profession that often. Generally, I stay with the engineer. Now, I know I could get a bump in power from the war leader, but the engineer just saves so much resources, time, effort, gives you a lot of things that honestly I feel give me more power in the long run than if I had to pay that difference in order to, say, upgrade an HQ by increased resource costs. So profession change certificate, if you use them, let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know why you use them if you have used them a lot. Then we'll continue on with more Sarah shards and more stone and quartz. Eventually, we will end up here at 336 hours, and I want to draw your attention to this because 336 is critical, and this is why it is so important to know that Blood Knight Descends is going to cause your lighthouse to turn off. As you see, I'm at 205 hours, and I think Sarah's promotion is coming up. The Legendary Hero Badge, you use that to promote the Epic Hero to Legendary, so I need this in order to promote Sarah. You will also pick up another one of the Season 4 skill points, and something new that we haven't seen yet in the tiers is a tactics card pack. So tactics cards are the way of adding new professional type, new boosts to the season. It's in the profession hall, has nothing to do with the engineer or war leader, but it is going to give you new buffs. There's a lot there to read through. It's not really that complicated once you get into it. I still do owe everybody a video on that topic. And then we have more Sarah shards continuing. We pick up another profession skill reset book here. We do get a legendary set of Overlord supply chests at 456 hours. We will get an epic Texas card pack that is better than previous here where we only picked up the rare. And as we continue to scroll down, in the last bit of tiers, more Sarah shards, stone, and quartz. And finally, we will cap out with another great item here. That is a legendary Texas card pack, because that is guaranteed to give you a legendary core card, and those are really hard to get. At least for me, they have been so far. So folks, that are the individual goals here in Season 4. The key is going to be 576 hours here towards the end. That is the end. Then also the next bet is going to be 336 hours. That's where you're going to get the token you need to promote Sarah. And otherwise, everything else is just going to help you build up to that point. Now, let's take a look at the Alliance side of things here. What are the Alliance goals all about? It is about capturing digging strongholds. You have to occupy the digging stronghold to continuously gain stone, and the more you occupy, the further up the list of goals you'll go. Let's take a look at what we're going to get here at the start. Well, we are going to get Alliance contribution points, gold, and speed ups. That will continue for a little bit, and then we eventually get Heroes Return recruitment tickets. Those are good because you need to use those right away. Don't save them for Versus Day. Use them to get stone and quartz, critical items to advance you forward more quickly, especially if you're on a server that there's a lot of contention for land. So don't save them, and make sure you save them at the end of the season and you haven't used, because they will be good for the next season. That's a very important tip, folks. Now we continue on. We will get more contribution points, gold, speed ups. Eventually, we do get a legendary survivor. That's always nice, along with an Alliance teleport. I don't know. I mean, I have 51 of them. Who doesn't have a whole ton of these? That's worthless, really. We'll then continue to get more gold, Alliance contribution points, speed ups, eventually some stamina, more of the Heroes Return recruitment tickets, and another useless teleport. Finally, if you accumulate 20 captured digging strongholds, so at some point in time, I think you're going to have to start giving them up and recapturing them again, or you're going to have to trade with other people or something, because if you have a lot of alliances that are sharing land, you're going to be hard-pressed to get to 20. You'll maybe make it to 16. So with that said, at 20, you will get another legendary survivor, which is a nice one. Hopefully you'll pick up the last few that you were missing. Okay, everybody, that is the Alliance goals for Season 4 Evernight Isle. Smash the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. If you've started Season 4, I hope it's going well for you. If you don't know what Season 4 is about, go take a look at where you are in the storyline, because you could be a brand new server and you maybe have a year before you even get to this point. So check out some of my older videos on ways to grow fast where you are right now. Take care, everybody. Keep having fun.